Welcome to the official Universal Disney Nuts podcast. If you're passionate about Central Florida theme parks like we are, then you've come to the right place. Now on to the show. Here's your host, Bill Balcerski.
Universal Disney Nuts, I am Bill, your host. Welcome back to the show, everybody. UDN Live. Not so much from the Tiki Bar.
No, it's a little chilly out today.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, following another tropical storm, Nicole, we are in the Universal Disney Nuts studio today because it's a little wet and a little chilly.
Bill can't handle the cold.
No, he cannot. He's such a wuss.
Chilly Willy the penguin. I'm Chilly Willy all the time. I may have been dating myself there, but welcome everybody. We are back.
Back again.
That's right. A little rainy, a little cold today, but not like the rest of the country. Oh my God. Did you see Buffalo?
I know.
Yeah, what you posted. Yeah.
77 inches of snow.
No.
6.5 feet. Like, for real.
Didn't it come back around and it's still snowing or something?
I don't know, but I think that storm's heading to
like
Jersey.
A winter storm warning until 10 o'clock tonight.
My
or something.
God, man.
Aren't you glad you didn't go up there this week?
Man, I'm trying to tell you. I told Clint, I said, listen, man.
Clint Eatwoods.
Hey, Clint Eastwoods, yes. But I told him we got to get that stuff out. We got to get that art out because this winter is going to be crazy. And it looks like I was right. So
Yeah.
Big things happening in the parks. So let's get to it. Happy 94th birthday to Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with the copyright stuff with Mickey.
Yes.
Because I believe that's coming up here real soon, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the parks are celebrating Mickey's birthday.
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom did a special hidden Mickey in the parks, if you're unfamiliar with it. It was located at Under the Sea, the Journey of Little Mermaid ride. The only deal about it was one of those sun things to where it only happens
once a
year on November 18th. And that's why it was a rock formation. And when the sun hits it just right, it creates the hidden Mickey. Mm-hmm. And a couple of our friends went to the parks and broadcasted live during that time period. It's his only time to shine, but the sun rays were perfect at an angle, and you got to see the hidden Mickey.
Yay.
I know of it, but I never saw it.
I think that really only applies to the people that are trying to get the checklist done. You know what I mean? Because I believe that's one of the checklist items. I don't know. But in addition to that, the holidays are rolling into the parks. We were at Epcot not too long ago. What?
Yes.
2 days ago?
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
Friday. Sorry. Friday. 2 days ago.
Yes. Friday night we were in Epcot.
Yeah, it was the second to last day of the Food and Wine Festival that ended this past Saturday. So
Why wouldn't they take it through Sunday?
It's a great question. I'm not sure.
know.
It's weird.
yeah, normally they do end it on a Sunday, but I don't know.
Capture the weekend crowd.
Yeah, but the parks are starting to get all their holiday stuff up, and they
Yeah.
were doing the processional stuff. They were getting the stage ready for the candlelight
Yep, they
procession.
were setting up the stage.
Yeah, super excited about that. That is going to be a great concert series, or a great series, if you will, for the Christmas time. Get everybody in the spirit. So,
Had the opportunity to see it a few times.
yeah, super excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm excited. SeaWorld's got their one back this year, the live nativity one.
Oh, is that right?
Oh,
I think it's Oh Holy Night. I think was the name of it.
Oh, we need to go
But
see that.
with the live animals, they didn't have it last year.
Yeah, I'm
But
down.
that was a great
Yeah.
show. I've seen it before.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So,
Yeah, definitely need to go see that this year.
lots of cool stuff happening these days. You
Yeah.
know, we are gearing up for our cruise
I know. Friday.
next Friday. Here's the big
That's
deal.
right.
Disney Cruise Line. We are going on the Disney Wish.
December 2nd through the 5th.
Yeah, we're super excited about that. This is our first opportunity to do a Disney cruise. My wallet's not
I was gonna say,
happy.
you got your wallet nice and polished.
Yeah.
Got the Vaseline packed.
But we are looking forward to it. But interesting little segue. Special shout out to Disney Cruise Line Fantasy for assisting my boys, the U.S. Coast Guard, in a search and rescue case. Apparently this week, the Coast Guard shared on Twitter at 10:13 a.m. Eastern Time that they were searching for 5 people.
Oh, wow.
About 50 miles off of Little Torch Key here in Florida after a homemade vessel capsized during a failed migration venture.
Oh.
9 people had already been rescued, and some of them were wearing life jackets. 6 to 8 foot seas, 30 knot winds.
Oof.
That's how we do. That's how we do. Time to go, boys. Let's go.
Yep.
4 people reportedly drowned, unfortunately, and immediately capsized. 1 deceased person had been recovered. But the reason why we give a shout out to the Disney Cruise Line Fantasy was because they were in the area and stopped to assist in the search and rescue efforts.
That's awesome.
Disney Cruise Line passengers on board were able to see the Coast Guard in all its glory.
Woo.
Yeah, and
Way to go,
was
boys.
able to render
girls.
assistance to the Coast Guard, which was very cool. So shout out to Disney Cruise Line Fantasy for assisting in that search and rescue case, and shout out to my boys for keep on keeping on. I don't know if you know this or not, but it is maritime law that if you're a commercial vessel on the seas, that you have to stop for search and rescue. You have to assist.
Yep.
Makes sense. As one should.
Nobody wants to sink or die, right? On to bigger and better news, ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear what happened at Universal the other day?
I did. I left this one for you.
I'm just going to go ahead and read this. We're going to file this under
Bill wishes he was at the park.
things I just can't make up. Drunk woman exposes her breasts to guests and arrested promptly after being too intoxicated at Universal Orlando.
Okay.
If you're going to be drunk, you might as well show your breasts. You know what I'm saying? An intoxicated Orlando woman was arrested for trespassing after she exposed herself to Universal last month, or was this last month? Last week, and wouldn't leave the property. Universal security escorted said woman from the Hard Rock Live Orlando to the parking garage. Accordingly, during a newly released police report, she had been acting disorderly after the concert. Security escort her to the 5th level where she was attempting to get an Uber. Prior to arriving on the level, she took off her bra and exposed her breasts to guests in the park.
Of course it's going to have applause.
What's better than, I think there was the guy that was just drunk over at Food and Wine, too, and created a scene.
Unbelievable.
Got arrested this week or something as well. I saw that one. Forget what he did, but he was way intoxicated, they said.
Universal security said that they warned the police that they wanted to press criminal charges against her, but if she left properly, they would not. The woman was trespassed. Somebody should give this chick a high five. I'm just saying.
Really?
Nobody was injured, blah, blah, blah. Defendant went to court. No violations. Blah, blah, blah. So God bless her. Hey, you remember back in the day, we used to have an indoor football team here in Orlando called the Predators. Now they are back, but they are not half the team that they once were. And when the Predators were here in town and they were playing, we used to get exposed breasts all the time. They would actually bring the spotlight onto a hot girl so that she would take her shirt off. And it actually worked.
Here we go. This was what it was. Epcot visitor Chug Beers almost fell off Disney Skyliner platform. Death box.
Death box.
I knew it was something.
Just off the platform, so it couldn't have been
But
that
he was
far of a
he was
fall.
he was extremely drunk, created a disturbance, possibly endangered himself and others. Also, Florida man because he's from Merritt Island, Florida.
God bless him. Did we wind up getting that ornament or no?
We did not, no.
Man, we were looking at a death box ornament. All right, so in other news, although that's very interesting, Dave. Shocker, somebody drunk at Universal.
Disney.
Oh, it was Disney?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why it was the death box.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Okay.
I had to pay attention.
Well, let's just
Far-
chalk it up to either park.
Far be it for someone being drunk in the parks
During food and wine.
during food and wine.
Drink
Weird.
around the world.
Shocker.
He didn't even make it around the world.
Hey, if you guys are interested in getting tickets for the Very Merry Christmas Party for 2022, you're shit out of luck.
Sold out.
Sold out. Fully sold out.
Oh, yeah.
There's people that have been attempting to purchase tickets on the website, and guests are not able to access the calendar or select a date to complete their checkout. So, good luck. And isn't that super expensive this year?
Yeah.
It's like $150 a ticket, isn't it?
Yeah.
Same as the past few years.
I guess I'll be going to H2O.
Really? Don't even get me started on that. Although hey,
We
listen,
do need to go, though.
Give Kids the World is absolutely worth checking out.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just not crazy about the whole
Water park.
water park thing.
Yeah, they had stuff floating down the lazy river. A lot of the tubes were lit up
Oh, yeah?
and stuff. Yeah, I saw a lot of photos posted from it. It looks kind of neat, but
Okay. I haven't seen
I'm hoping
any
it's better in
photos
person than
of
some
it.
of the video and photos I did see, though.
So what are they going to do for the houses?
They're not doing the
It's at
houses.
H2O.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, are they still doing the Christmas trees though?
I think they had them around the park and stuff at H2O.
They would have to have Christmas trees.
Would they though?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, the Christmas party, the Very Merry Christmas Party ticket prices range from $149 to $199 depending on the date.
Mhm.
So
That's
annual pass
been-
and DVC discounts are available on selected dates.
Were.
but- were.
Were.
Because it's
The
sold
operative
out.
word there.
I got nothing for you. I'd be interesting to see if the DVC guys get access because they're DVC.
Possibly.
I don't know. You're shelling out all that money for DVC.
I'm sure they got
Yeah,
tickets set aside for the people who spend a lot of money.
I would think.
Yeah, exactly. The more money you spend, the more access you have.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. Speaking about spending more money and getting access, ladies and gentlemen, please let me reintroduce Mr. Dave Indy with your Universal news.
Might be spend money, but it still doesn't compare to
That
your
was
cruise.
quite the intro.
I'm just saying,
Oh, thank you, little ET.
really? That's what we're doing? Really?
So, in regards to the holidays coming up, City Walk has now opened their Green and Red Coconut Club. Again, they're going to probably start using that to themed things going on. So the next one will probably be Mardi Gras. But
This thing seems like a bastard child, and they're just making whatever they can make out of it.
it's kind of like the tribute store. It just rolls around with whatever's going on.
Right,
Mm.
right.
So, but
Okay,
they
all right.
kept the retro tiki look of it, and obviously themed cocktails, and they also selling merch for it. Next door where the Bob Marley shop used to be, kind of like they did for HHN, they had it over there as well when it was the Dead Coconut Club. So need to go over and check it out. I've seen a lot of photos and stuff. I just haven't made it over to City Walk in the parks with the craziness of the holidays.
Are they going to have that little like shopping village in
That-
City Walk again this
I
year?
kind of wonder on that. I know they did it last year. But supposedly
Yeah.
right now there is a sign up, as well as Earl the Squirrel's truck, Christmas tree truck, is parked out front in City Walk area. But that's all so far that I've seen go up for it. So I don't know if that's signs of it coming, which I would think. So, but it was kind of neat last year when they had it because they had
Yeah,
the different
that
foods,
I got to
flavors,
see that.
character
Yeah.
stuff. So
It was cute.
hopefully they'll be back. I mean, I think they threw it up at last minute. I know they're painting a lot of areas over there, getting everything spruced up, and then
Okay.
they're still running out of time to get the new escape room open if it's supposedly rumored for the fall. So we'll see if that opens right before the holidays here. So, but all the walls and stuff are down on that one. And then speaking of another store that continues to move around, over at IOA, the All Hallows Eve store, which is basically the Halloween boutique that they keep up year round, has reopened with the Krampus theme. So now you go in there and you got the Christmas Krampus going on with different skulls and stuff of Krampus and all that. And there's supposedly a hint on some of the signs around that says something big is coming on 12/5, which is Krampus night. So not sure if they're saying that maybe there'll be a meet and greet with Krampus or something what they're bringing, but it'd be interesting to keep an eye on it, see if they actually do something during that or not. So, but I didn't realize Krampus was as big. HHN, I know, did a house a few years back.
Gideon's has a Krampus cookie, and we're going to have a Krampus cake this year.
Ooh.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Yes. Yummy.
And obviously, sticking with the holiday time period, Grinch meet and greet is going on. If you want to see the Grinch, though, it is a virtual line for this year. You got to go and QR code it and get in the virtual queue to see him.
I heard a rumor that they may not do a meet and greet with the Grinch this year.
No, it's going on.
It's happening?
It's happening, but they
Okay.
moved it. It's now over where the honks or something like that.
So it's not over by Redfish, Bluefish anymore?
It's not in the bookstore
Okay.
this year. It's moved a little ways away, but they've had time to theme it a little bit better and make it more of a layer for him. So they have a lot more room to basically work people in on that one. Also, you get to go meet Earl the Squirrel this year as a character. So he's floating around and stuff.
We could be Earl the Squirrel.
He is so popular right now.
Oh, he's beyond popular. They also brought back the holiday tree hunt for $12. You can get that. It has a little booklet for Earl the Squirrel's tree hunt, actually. And when you complete it, it actually includes the studios, City Walk, and IOA to find all the trees. You get a little completed ornament and stuff, and it's got a photo of Earl on that one. So,
And for
We might have
those
to do that.
for those who don't know who Earl the Squirrel is, he is an icon at Universal
oh yeah,
because they had a situation where a technical team was preparing holiday season greetings decorations.
Yep.
And noticed the blue lights were out in a certain section. And when they went in there to investigate, they found a squirrel nest inside the tree that had chewed all the wires.
Bill
And as
stole
a-
my Ask Indy.
Yeah, so sorry about that. But yeah, so
Way to go, Bill.
I didn't realize, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he asked me what my notes were earlier.
Yeah, he said it, but I was just looking at it and I didn't know.
It's okay.
More to follow with Dave Indy.
Yeah.
Wow,
There you
awkward.
go.
Sorry, Dave. My bad, bro.
Can't have nice
Steal your
things.
thunder.
Hope your printer never works again. So,
Wow. So you're putting that on me, huh? Okay.
And then last but not least, I have, one of the last two things is Mardi Gras. They've announced a float, ride, and dine experience this year, which kind of sounds kind of
Interesting.
It's a 3-course meal from either one of the 4 locations, Finnegan's, Lombard's, Cowfish, or the Embassy Sports Bar and Grill. It's $64.99 per guest, and you must purchase it at least 24 hours in advance and then select your date that you want to do it. But there are height and age restrictions just for the safety of being on the float. So something you want to check on if you plan to do that. And then the other exciting thing is I went to IAPA this year.
Yes, sir.
So-
You sure
I
did.
do have photos and stuff to post.
Congratulations.
My Make-A-Wish bucket list finally happened. So needless to say, that was beyond mind-blowing to see all the vendors. You name it, they had free White Claw, for an example, to
Stop
sample
it.
for it.
Ugh.
Saw the Dole Whip machine. They were giving little Dole
Wow.
Whip samples.
Yeah.
I needed to find a price for you guys on
We
that
need a
one.
Dole Whip here.
You really do. Bill's a slacker.
He
Really? You have
is.
Dole Whip sitting in the freezer right now that you haven't touched.
Okay, then I can't defend you.
No.
So, but they had that, free video games to play. I mean, you name it, they were there selling their stuff.
Wow, cool.
Rides to ride. They had bouncy houses all outside for people to try out. Little roller coaster family side inside. I mean, my feet were killing me after walking around those few days.
Yeah, I'd imagine it would be.
But I mean, I was there from like 12 on average to close.
Wow.
So, but
Lots of cool stuff, though,
Oh,
right?
it was amazing. Yeah, I'll post photos here later this evening.
All right. Sounds great. Sounds great.
Very cool.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Dave Indy with your Universal news. If I didn't blow off the top of your Ask Indy, I apologize for that, sir.
No, you covered some, but not all, luckily.
That's all right, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to bring in the lovely Tanya with your Disney news.
Hide your notes.
Right? I know. You can't see what I'm talking about.
Awkward silence.
All right. So over at Disney Springs, the Christmas tree stroll is back this year. That opened on November 11th and is running through December 30th. You'll find 20 themed trees, and many of them are new this year.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised. So you'll find Black Panther, Coco, Encanto, Guardians of the Galaxy, Raya and the Last Dragon, and annual pass holders getting some love with an annual pass holder tree.
What?
I know.
Disney doing something for annual pass holders? What is that crazy talk?
I don't know. I skipped over everything that Universal and SeaWorld were doing.
I mean,
between magnets and everything.
Well, there's an
So
ornament
strange.
that SeaWorld is giving
SeaWorld,
out.
SeaWorld always kills it, but even
Yeah.
Universal had secret menus and discounts and
Yeah.
extended hours. But
SeaWorld, bro. SeaWorld.
You can pick up an activity map to go see the trees, and there's a sticker that coincides with each of the trees. You turn in the map, you get a prize, that kind of thing. You can find the maps at CityWorks, Planet Hollywood, the Boathouse, Uniqlo, and Crystal Arts.
So, whatever happened to the Christmas trees, like them just having like a little area that you walk through, and they have all the trees in one area? Like, is that COVID thing?
That had gone away with COVID.
and it was just crowded.
Yeah.
That's true. There was a lot of
So-
people. It was tight.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right.
now
You're right.
I think because of COVID, they had started spreading them throughout Disney Springs, and they've just kind of kept going with that since.
Yeah.
So,
Noted.
yeah. But, yeah, I can't wait to go see some of the new trees this year.
Oh my God. I am so excited. I can't wait either.
Make it a sushi night.
Wow. What about sarcasm?
Just a little.
Right?
I can't wait to find out what kind of crap Salt and Straw is putting out for Christmas.
December 1st, they come out with their new list.
Can we just take a shot? Can we just take a shot of what they're going to come out with?
Oh, come on. You have to admit that November's flavors were pretty mild.
Like
compared
peppermint
to
and toad
October.
jam. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, really?
what are we doing here? What are we doing?
All right, back on track.
Sorry.
Pine Fall.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, for annual pass holders, you can find an exclusive drink from Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company at Epcot called the Happy Snowman. And it's a blend of frozen lemonade, blue curacao, and Grey Goose vodka.
All right, it's got alcohol.
Yeah, I was going to say.
There's hope. There's hope for that.
The drunken snowman.
Although they're probably selling more coffee right now than anything
Right.
else.
Oh,
Let's be
yeah.
honest.
On November 18th, so a couple days ago, Cirque du Soleil, Drawn to Life, celebrated their 1-year anniversary.
Wow, it's been a year already?
I know. Can you
I
believe,
can't believe it.
Actually, I think we went for Christmas, wasn't it?
We did.
that her
you're right.
gift?
No,
Christmas
yeah.
last year?
When you went downtown.
Yes, that's right. When we went
Yes.
downtown.
Oh,
She wasn't ready for that, dude.
No, I had no idea. So, yay. But we
Well,
did
she
get
had
a
an
chance
idea
to
when we
see
were
it.
outside of the stadium. there,
Well,
but
yes.
That show, let me tell you, Drawn to Life, if you ever get a chance to go, go to Downtown Disney, aka Disney Springs, and go see that show. It is phenomenal. Like, it is Vegas
It was amazing.
style.
Yeah.
I mean, it is just absolutely phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we saw the old show there. This show blows the
Nuba?
old show
Yeah.
away.
We saw
La Nuba,
both
yeah.
shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one blows
And it
all of
does.
them away.
Mhm.
And I
Unfortunately,
just,
they
go-
don't have them on Sunday and Monday nights.
yeah. And I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of Circus Soleil shows out in Vegas.
Mhm.
This one gives it a run for its
You
money.
saw O.
Yeah, we've seen O.
We saw Ka. We
Yeah.
saw O. We saw, what was the other
The
one?
Beatles.
No.
No. I'm trying to think of the other one.
Ka,
we
O,
saw.
and then there's another one that we saw.
Yeah.
But, I mean, nothing will touch O. But
No. That's
this
kinda
was a
like
close second.
creme de la
I would say
creme.
it was better than Ka.
Yeah.
I would
I
say it
would-
was better than the Ka.
I would
So,
agree with that.
Yeah, I was going to take Michelle for her birthday, but then they weren't on Sunday and Mondays,
Mm.
which I didn't realize they took. I mean, I guess they've always taken days off, but I thought Lanuba always
Yeah.
ran 7 days a week when they had it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. But in that first year, they performed 438 shows.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
yeah,
Good on them.
That's a lot of
man. You know what I mean?
shows.
Like, that's awesome.
Congratulations to the
that's a lot of
cast.
tumbling and stumbling.
Yeah, man. Have you
Yeah.
gone to that City Works restaurant right outside there?
I've walked past it.
Phenomenal.
The food's really good.
Oh
Is
my
it?
God,
City Works,
yes.
yeah.
Try the Nashville hot chicken
Oh.
sandwich.
Ooh.
Woo!
Yeah, if you don't want to have any taste buds left.
Man, it's good, bro. It's good.
Ugh,
Mm.
it's good, but
You may
will
feel
not
slight
have
pressure.
any taste.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll burn your taste buds off.
Yeah. You may feel slight pressure. Yeah.
Last but not least, but Disney has patented technology for a new kind of water ride that could be implemented at Disney parks in the near future.
I have seen this. This is cool.
So, what they go on to say is water rides are some of the most memorable attractions, but rarely utilize new technology and are tame compared to roller coasters.
Except that water ride that's over there by Pandora. What's that one? Naji River or whatever it is.
Navi River,
Yeah. Horrible.
sleepy.
Like, is this all you have?
I'm sorry, that whole land, other than that one ride, kind of let me down.
Well, once Tron opens up, no other ride is going to matter. But
Oh yeah,
Right. So flume rides like Splash Mountain are designed to be relatively smooth. So as described in the patent, this new technology would create a more thrilling boat ride experience. A cable system strategically attached to the sides of the boat could simulate the movement of a boat bobbing in waves.
here comes 30-foot seas. You better hang on to something.
So-
You want to know how these migrants are doing? Stand by.
There
it's
you
now a
go.
ride
Six-
simulator.
6 to 8 foot seas, 30 knot winds. Here it comes.
So,
Headsets on, some guy squirting you with a water bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
The patent also describes an immersive projection dome around the boat and water. A special soundtrack and 4D effects like splashing water would be used in tandem with the motion simulator and projection dome.
There you have it.
So, very
Remember
interesting.
Disney Quest had the Pirates ride?
Yes.
That would have been so next level had they been able to do it, because it was basically screens around while you were fighting other ships. That's probably my favorite at Disney Quest.
I got to be honest with
Well,
you.
that's what
I
they're
think they
saying
made.
that they could possibly use this technology for also
it was a
is
great pirates battle at sea.
Bro,
yeah
Disney Quest
Disney
was-
notes that the technology could be further used in interactive experiences such as pirate battle, where guests could perform various sailing tasks triggering different effects, and then with multiple vehicles guests could pick which side of the battle they want to be on.
Interesting.
Get to ride the seasick.
Well, they're not doing anything with that NBA stuff at Disney Springs. They might as well
And
throw
what?
it. Right. I mean, they might as well throw Disney Quest back in there.
Oh, please.
That's what I'm saying, man. Okay, sacrifice
Updated
City Works.
version of it? Yeah, that was
City Works is
awesome.
not going anywhere. It's too good of a restaurant.
They
so
can build around it.
build around it, gut the place, bring back Disney Quest.
Oh, yeah.
There's a petition out there for it.
Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
No,
They're serious about it.
I
So
don't blame them.
there's another petition out there. You know what
Oh,
it's for?
jeez.
It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring him in.
How does he come up with these intros?
Mr. Dave Indy with your Ask Indy. This is the segment where you can write the show, and he will answer your question on the air if the host of the podcast doesn't steal it
answer it
first.
first.
Right? Steal his thunder.
Awkward. Go ahead, Dave. The floor's yours, buddy.
So basically, from Fred from Florida, want to know who Earl the Squirrel was.
Fred from Florida. How do you not know who Earl the Squirrel is?
We have
You're
questions.
from Florida.
Like, seriously, you're from Florida, bro. Like, we have questions.
There is life outside the theme parks.
Yeah, he's
He could
probably
live
from
in
Miami or something.
Pensacola or something.
Well, sure.
Panama City, Tallahassee.
Watch him be from Orlando. You're like, bro, what are you doing right now?
Before I
bro?
go on that, Michelle was telling me a story when Brett Michaels was just at Hard Rock doing a thing, and some lady was there, so she was all over the lady's dog, Pitbull, getting photos. And afterwards, the lady was like, "Do you know if there's a way I can get a photo with Kid Rock?"
She asked Brett Michaels that?
No, she asked Michelle if
Oh.
she could get a photo with Kid Rock, but it was Brett Michaels. The lady was probably in her 50s.
Wow, that's
like,
awkward.
Michelle's like, that's Brett Michaels. She's like, from Poison? She's like, yeah.
Wow, awkward.
Wow.
And I'm sure they had signs up that said who it was performing on the
sure.
live
I'm,
stream.
I'm pretty sure that's not the first time that's happened to him.
Not to mention, I'm pretty sure some of the songs sounded wow, Kid Rock's covering a lot of their music. So,
Lord.
Fail. Choke yourself.
so as Bill had stated earlier about who Earl was, basically,
I merely covered the history.
I know. So, and basically, you didn't state that it was in 2015 when they discovered a section of the blue lights were out in the tree when they were getting ready for the 80-foot tree to be put up. And basically, that's where a lot of different stories happen, with some people saying it jumped out, it tried to attack the technician. Other people said that they just found the nest. Either way, Earl was basically alive and well. And in his honor, they created a little stuffed animatronic on that one. And they hid it in the tree, which now it changes every year, his location. Last year, I know they put a little COVID mask on him, supposedly, as well. I read.
Shocker.
But he has a little blue string of lights. He is now like one of the things people find. In fact, now with the meet the greet Earl the Squirrel, people are like, instead of the tribute store, that's the first thing they want to do is get their photo with Earl on that one. So needless to say, over the years, Universal saw the opportunity for marketing.
Of course.
And Earl the Squirrel has continued to constantly grow. Like I said, the tree hunt is now Earl the Squirrel's Christmas tree hunt and stuff. And he's even branched out past the holidays. When they had Mardi Gras going on last year, or in 2022, this past spring, in the tribute store, there were even Earl the Squirrel Easter eggs throughout the warehouse theme for the things, with signs that were basically Earl's advanced rules leading to safety. So it was Earl, is basically it was, as well as other hidden Easter eggs. So expect to see more. Obviously, I got a nice shirt and stuff from you guys previously with Earl.
I don't think Earl is the pillar of safety if he's chewing through electrical wires. I have questions.
He did it safely enough not to electrocute himself.
I mean,
He did.
I don't think he's OSHA approved, bro.
Would you rather have Earl or some of the people you've possibly worked with in your past doing the
well,
electrical work?
Then there's that. But Earl the Squirrel remains a very popular situation.
And continuing to grow with popularity.
Yeah, and here's the cool part about it. This is what I thought was very cool, was Universal took something so benign and so, like, not a big deal, and they've made it into a big deal. Like some just random squirrel sitting in one of their trees.
In a warehouse in the back.
And then all of a sudden now he's one of the most popular things that Universal has. Like props on
It's
Universal.
like an unofficial mascot.
He went from a legend and folklore basically from in 2015 when it happened to becoming now a upfront front runner to where everybody come holiday times knows who he is.
Right.
I mean,
exactly.
themed tribute rooms, snacks, everything. The tribute store basically pays homage to him when you're leaving.
Phenomenal.
Then I'm in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Mr. Dave Indy.
And Bill.
And Bill. With your ruined Ask Indy. Truth be told, I didn't know you were doing that for Ask Indy. So, well, I did, but I didn't. So,
You're too busy fighting with the printer.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I had the printer jump out and try to attack me. So there you go.
Was it blue?
Yeah, it could have been. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move to our next little segment. Talking about random topic. Now, we talked earlier in the podcast about the 94th birthday of Mr. Mouse, Mr. Mickey Mouse, if you're familiar with said mouse.
Who?
But did you know there's 11 random facts about that famous mouse that we all know and love, and we're about to cover it. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is your random topic.
Random topic.
All right. All right, so here's 11 random facts about the famous mouse that we all know and love, Mickey Mouse. Number 1, not necessarily in any order. Mickey's debut. Mickey Mouse made his debut November 18th, 1928 in a short animated film.
Steamboat Willie.
Oh, God, yes. Like, we don't have enough of that around the house.
It's my favorite Mickey Mouse.
At the Colonial Theater in New York City, that film marked the debut of Minnie Mouse as well. Both Minnie and Mickey had appeared previously in Plain Crazy, which was a short film that was distributed after Steamboat Willie. And that's one to grow on. World's first, Steamboat Willie was considered the first cartoon with synchronized sound, featuring Walt Disney's own voice for the mouse squeaks. Bet you didn't know. Hard work back in the day. A Mickey Mouse cartoon could include more than 10,000 drawings.
Wow.
For a 7.5 minute film.
Hand cramp.
Crazy.
That would take anywhere from 6 months to 2 years to complete. Can you imagine that?
That one person?
10,000 drawings for a 7.5 minute film. Unbelievable. Mickey Fever. More than 100 Mickey Mouse cartoons were produced during the 1930s and were shown in theaters, featuring feature films, newsreels, serial dramas, and comedy. Disney shorts became so popular that moviegoings often asked if the Mickey cartoon would be part of the show before purchasing a ticket. So obviously he became extremely popular. Next, Mickey Mouse made his first live in-person appearance March 12th, 1931.
He was scary looking.
Right? In a Los Angeles live stage show called Mickey Mouse Idea. Obviously, you're familiar with the time capsule, the famous watch. Arguably, the most successful piece of Mickey's merchandise is the iconic Mickey Mouse watch. Debuting in June of 1933, it has sold over 2.5 million watches since the first 2 years of production. Mickey watch was also included into a time capsule in the 1939 World's Fair in New York. Bet you didn't know that.
Nope, I wasn't around like you.
Awkward.
Oh.
All right. I guess I deserve that. I deserve that for screwing up Ask Indy. No. I'm going to take that one. I'll allow it.
Take the lumps.
That's right.
Nothing but love.
Right.
Bringing in the color, Mickey made his first color appearance in the band concert in 1935. Talking about Mickey's White's famous gloves. That was a bad impression of Michael Jackson. Mickey's.
That's what that was.
Yeah. Mickey's. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
We all do.
Wow.
Mickey's white gloves made their first appearance in 1929 in the movie When the Cat's Away. Whatever. All in the Family.
Please stop doing that.
While you may be familiar with Mickey's friends Donald and Goofy, he has also quite a large family. His nephews, Morty and Ferdy, may be the most recognizable But Mickey also has more than a dozen cousins, uncles, grandparents, including Uncle Maxwell, a college professor, Cousin Digger, an Australian rancher, and Uncle Louis, a French chef.
Bel Air.
Oui, oui. Moving on, in his honor of his 60th birthday, Mickey Mouse was given a place in the Smithsonian Institute. Don't know if you knew that.
Yes.
And in 1988, Walt Disney Studios donated 6 original animation drawings from Steamboat Willie to the National Museum of American History. So the ones that are in the Museum of Natural History are the actual drawings, 6 originals.
So I hear you got a trip in your future.
Yes, I was just going to say. So when are we going?
And finishing strong, ladies and gentlemen, from Charlie to Mickey, Walt Disney said that the silent film star Charlie Chaplin was one of the inspirations to create the character for Mickey Mouse. We wanted something appealing, and we thought that the tiny bit of mouse that would have something of the wistfulness of Chaplin. A little fellow trying to do the best he could. Disney said, according to Team in the Mickey Mouse Treasures, the artist who helped Disney first design Mickey said of the character, people accept him as a symbol character or symbolistic character. I cannot read this.
Hooked on phonics.
Right, it works.
Have you seen my baseball?
No, but I've seen your Michael Jackson gloves.
Oh, good Lord.
People accept him as a symbolic character, although that he looks like a mouse, and has accepted him as dashing and heroic. Dashing and heroic, much like your podcast host.
Is that how we describe him?
That's not the 4-letter words I use.
That's how you should be describing him. I'm not going to lie.
Makes you wonder how it would have turned out had Disney kept originally Oswald
Oswald?
Right.
and
Great
trying
question.
to see him on everything versus Mickey.
Yep. So moving on to sponsors, obviously
think.
we have some great sponsors. Rock Stars
Yes.
and Flowers up in North Carolina. They're making big things. January 12th is coming like a freight train, and they have over 150 pieces. It's insane. Dave was lucky enough to get one of said 150 pieces.
It's sitting up already in the room.
Is that right? Did she get excited?
Yeah,
Did she see
I
it?
didn't tell her. Well, it's on the nightstand at her place. I didn't tell her. I just kind of moved everything around, stuck it there, went to bed. Needless to say, she came in the room. She walked out. She came back in the room, flipped on the light. And then, like, I got one word. Like, it was like, what?
I know people.
Yeah. She's like, it was basically, how? What? That's kind of how the conversation went from her end.
She has
You
questions.
rendered her speechless.
Oh, Dave.
The comments.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
But
she loves it.
Rockstars and Flowers, go check them out. Rockstarsandflowersart.com. Phenomenal people, phenomenal
Yes.
art. Really, really, really
Hey,
good
Clint,
people.
where's Bill's Jimmy Buffett?
Wow. We'll see if I get that.
Clint Eatwoods.
Yeah, exactly. But Clint's also working on another project that he's coming out with here very shortly with his uncle's artwork, which is super
Yeah.
cool. And I
Yes.
believe it's called Aggressive Art. I've got to look at that and see. But that's another project that he's starting to get into.
Call it
And,
bar finds.
Yeah, he's preserving his uncle's work, which I think is phenomenal. You know, I think it's a really good thing. It's very
Yes.
positive. So go check them out. And of course, Scentsy by Christina. Do we have something else? What else do we got from her? God knows we order enough from her. We got the Disney Castle, right? We got the Cinderella's Castle.
Cinderella's Castle. We have the Haunted Mansion over there.
Okay, I'm seeing the Haunted Mansion over there.
Yes.
Yeah, we got that last year.
Okay. Go check her out, Chrissy P74 at Scentsy.us. That is her website. And if you're looking for stuff for the holidays,
There's so many cute things out
you
for
have got to
Christmas.
get on board quickly.
There's a really cute snowman.
Yeah, here we go. But I will tell you, though, that her stock is limited and she doesn't have a lot of stuff. So if you go to her website, chrissyp74.scentsy.us, go check it out. She's got merch. If you want to get stuff for the holidays, now's the time. Because, if you wait till mid-December, everything's going to be sold out.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So go check her out and make sure you take care of her. She's a great friend and a great contributor to the podcast.
Yes.
Great sponsor. So shout out to Christine. Hope you're doing well. All right. I think that's going to do it for another round of the podcast.
Yeah.
101.
101 shows. Can you believe that we made it this far?
Like a bunch of stormtroopers.
I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm saying, man. This is crazy. So, but as always, it's an honor and a privilege to provide this podcast to you, and we certainly enjoy doing it. And it gives us a chance to get together and have fun together, and
even indoors.
Even indoors, because I'm not dealing with the cold.
Bill can't handle it.
Nope. Hypothermia is a serious thing, sir, and should not be messed with. Just saying. So, if you're in these parks, stay warm. Understand that we've got a rainstorm in town.
Yes.
Probably going to be around for the next couple of days.
That's going to suck for work tomorrow.
You have a small reprieve before the holidays start kicking off and the parks become extremely obnoxiously busy. Good luck trying to get into the parks during Christmas time.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck trying to get into the parks for New Year's. I'd be very surprised if we can get into the parks during New Year's.
SeaWorld, bro.
SeaWorld's definitely happening these days. So,
got to go get through my 3 visits over there so I can get my Pipeline Express.
There you go, brother. There you go.
You have to visit the
Passholder Lounge. Yeah. 3 check-ins
Which
before
I still
December
haven't
31st.
been to the Passholder Lounge.
Yeah, we got to find it.
It's
We
in the
need to
back
go over
where
there.
the beer school was.
Okay.
Bill knows where it's at now.
I know exactly where it's at now. Absolutely.
Shocker.
Way to bring that back in for me, brother.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in these parks, have fun, be safe. We'll talk soon.
You have been listening to the official Universal Disney Nuts podcast. Please visit our website at worldofudn.com and join us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for all the latest updates, news, and events from your favorite theme parks. See you in 2 weeks.